Let's go over how to install some canvas lights. The first thing I'm doing is marking the height of my switch. Here's the remodel box I'll be using. When you're scribing that out, you really want to make sure that you go off of the size of the box and not the ears of the box. Those ears are meant to catch the front of the drywall, and if you cut the hole too big, you're not going to have a firm backing when you put your remodel box in. So I just killed the power. Now I'm pulling the receptacle out, and I'm going to remove it, and I'm going to fish some MC cable up through the hole that I just cut. I'm using MC cable in this application because I'm in a commercial building and it has metal boxes and metal studs. Pushing Romex through there could damage the wire and cause a short. These are also anti-short bushings. Every time you cut MC, I like to put them in there and also tape them in to make sure that they stay where I put them. Now I'm just stripping the wires and creating a loop so I could tie it into the receptacle, and I'm getting a ground wire and tying both the grounds together so that I can just jump one wire over to my receptacle. Your receptacles have prongs on either sides. The clear ones or the silver ones are your neutrals, and the gold ones are generally your hot wires. I like to tape up my receptacles when I put them into metal boxes to avoid any potential shorts in the future from it hitting the side of the box. And now I'm just testing to make sure that the power that I jumped off the recep went up into the switch, which it has. Now I'm marking either side of my soffit and setting up a laser to ensure that my lights fall evenly. I've already marked the centers of the board and batten in this application, but there's several calculators that you can refer to online and put in the total number of lights and the total distance, and they will calculate the distances for you. Now I'm just fishing some Romex from fixture to fixture. I switched over to Romex because the Romex is way easier to work with when wiring up these boxes because it's a lot more flexible, and also because the soffit was hollow and I wasn't worried about nicking and creating a short. Right here I'm just putting on some snap lock adapters, and those just plug into the knockouts on the box really well. And this has an adjustable Kelvin scale on it so you can adjust the color of the light, one of my favorite parts about this fixture. Now I'm just going to wire up all these fixtures. When you're working with these little boxes, it can be hard to fit those wires in, so make sure your wires are cut to the right length and really be neat when you're putting them away, because when you're closing up those boxes, you can create a short in the fixture itself. Now I'm just going through and I'm hitting the breaker every time I wire up a fixture to ensure that I got it wired properly. I don't want to go through this entire install and not check and find out that something was wired wrong and have to diagnose it. I tied together my neutral and my ground, and now I'm going to cap my hot feed and my traveler for my single pole switch, hit the breaker and make sure I did it properly, and then cut off the extra traveler for a three-way. That's really all there is to it, guys. It's pretty simple. You need to be safe. Make sure you cut your breaker while you're working, and if you're not comfortable working with electric, hire a professional. It is a pretty easy thing to do, but you could also get hurt. These came out great and really dressed this wall up. Like and subscribe for more.